All right. I guess you can see this about any bike, but on this style of bike, if you are dealing with a belt drive clutch, okay, this is the clutch right here. Let's see if I can set this thing up. This is my clutch. Typically on motorcycles you have a wet clutch. I think Ducatis have a dry clutch. Most of your dirt bikes have a wet clutch, which means this whole thing is sealed up and there's an oil reservoir down here, okay? This is not the type of clutch. This is a dry clutch, okay? Matter of fact, there's no gaskets on the case here. We have it spaced out to allow more airflow, all this. If you put oil in here, it all just run out the bottom, okay? But this is a dry clutch. Now, if you're dealing with, this is a belt drive. I'm pretty sure the brand on that, I'm pretty sure this is a BDL, okay? Now, if you're dealing with one of these, I'll tell you what I did. The clutch needed replacing. I had a tough time shifting gears. There was no longer any adjustments available in the cable, okay? So I ordered a new clutch, which this is the old one. It looks something like this, okay? In between, if you're not familiar, there's a steel plate that goes in between each one of these. So you get a bunch of friction plates and a bunch of steel plates. Brand new. Take the old one out. Very simple. I can do this entire clutch job with these two tools right here. I can take the case off, take everything out. Two tools. I think that's awesome. So anyhow, I take the clutch out. I put the new one in, the new friction plates, new steels, put it all together. I know how to make the adjustments, get it all dialed in, and it ran like crap. For 12 days, 13 days, I've been fussing with it, making all kinds of adjustments. I could not, if I got to a stop sign, I could not put it in neutral. I'd have to turn the bike off to put it into neutral. I go 10, 15 miles away from home, I'd have to stop, readjust it to make it back home. And I tried all different kinds of ways, readjusting this in different positions, half turn, quarter turn, full turn, all kinds of stuff. So finally I went to a bike shop here in town, and the guy says, if you can't get into neutral, the chances are there's no free play. It's not disengaging, okay, when you put your clutch in. So I just got the wild idea yesterday. I said, okay, I'm going to get home, pull the clutch out, then I'm going to take the new steel plates out and put the clutch back in with the old steel plates. Okay, I don't know why I thought of this, but took them out, cleaned them all up. They were a little, they get junk on them. But cleaned them all up, slapped it in there, fired it up, and it runs beautifully. I get into neutral, no problem. There's no slipping. I didn't have slipping before. I just couldn't get the clutch to fully disengage. And it just wasn't, like I said, there was no free play between the plates. For whatever reason, the new steels with the new friction plates it wasn't wearing in. I put 150, 200 miles on it and just could not get it to wear in. I thought that's what was necessary. But like I said, if you're dealing with a belt drive clutch and you put a new clutch in there and you find you're not able to get into neutral, you can't quite satisfy yourself with the adjustments, it's either too much or too little, you can't fine tune it, find that sweet spot, don't throw your old plates away, because this might be your fix. And the old plates weren't much thinner than these. Okay, this is a backing plate, it's real thick. But they weren't like in bad shape or anything. But because I kept them, I put them in with the new ones, and that runs beautifully. So like I said, if you got a BDL clutch or a belt drive clutch, and you're having this kind of an issue, put the old plates on and see if that doesn't clean it up. I was pulling my hair out, and I don't have much hair to pull. But right now it runs beautifully, just using the old plates. Anyhow, good luck with that. Love you. God bless.